1867. Deep in the jungle, a group of hunters stopped in their tracks, confused by what they are seeing. A pack of wolves ran through the forest, followed by a ghostly form, a small child walking on all fours. The strange pack then disappeared into a nearby den. The hunters planted a fire at the opening of the cave and smoked the pack out. As the group reappeared, the hunters killed the wolves and captured the boy. Who was that boy? And why was he in the forest? This is the story of the real-life Mowgli. Raised by wolves in India's Uttar Pradesh jungle, Dina Sanichar spent the first few years of his life thinking that he was a wolf. He never learned how to interact with human beings until hunters found him in 1867 and took him to an orphanage. There, he spent years attempting to adapt to human behavior, inspiring Rudyard Kipling's The Jungle Book. But Sanichar's story was no fairy tale. The hunters had first encountered Sanichar at a wolf den, where they were shocked to see a 6-year-old boy living among the pack. They decided it wasn't safe for the child to be out in the jungle, and so they decided to transport him to civilization. However, the hunters realized early on that they would have difficulty communicating with Sanichar, as he behaved much like a wolf would, by walking on all fours and only speaking in wolf-like grunts and howls. Ultimately, the hunters smoked the pack out of the cave and killed the mother wolf before taking the feral child back with them. Taken to Sikandra Mission Orphanage in the city of Agra, Sanichar was welcomed by the missionaries there. They gave him a name and observed his animal-like behavior. Even though he was no longer with the animals, he continued to walk on all fours and howl like a wolf. Sanichar would only accept raw meat as food, and sometimes even chewed on bones to sharpen his teeth, a skill he had clearly learned out in the wild. Before long, he became better known as the Wolf Boy. Though missionaries attempted to teach him sign language by pointing, it was soon clear that would be a lost cause. After all, since wolves have no fingers, they aren't able to point to anything at all. So Sanichar likely had no idea what missionaries were doing when they pointed their fingers. That said, Sanichar was able to make some progress while at the orphanage. He learned how to walk upright, put on his own clothes, and eat from a plate, although he always sniffed his food before eating it. Perhaps the most human trait of all that he picked up was smoking cigarettes. But despite the strides he made, Sanichar never learned a human language or fully adjusted to life among other people at the orphanage. He eventually died of tuberculosis in 1895 when he was just 35-year-old. That was it for today. What do you think? Share your thoughts below and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And until next time, peace.